Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another au pair video for you guys. I know that there are a lot of people out there who might want to become an au pair but don't really know if it really is the right thing for them. So I hope with this video I can help you decide whether it is or not. And I would say without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I'm just gonna do some real talk with you guys because obviously I've been an au pair and I know a lot about it. So I just want to make sure that you guys out there know what you're signing up for. Obviously, when thinking of being an au pair, everyone always thinks about good weather and nice places, exciting things to do, new friends, cool and nice kids, fun times with the host family that is probably pretty wealthy. Let me tell you, there are times like this, but there are also times that are the complete opposite. So the first thing you have to realize when wanting to become an au pair is that you are going to be gone from your family, friends, home, work, school, whatever, everything you know, for 1 year. You're probably sitting there right now thinking, yeah, duh, I know. But 1 year can seem kind of scary. It always seems like a lot of time and it's pretty overwhelming just thinking about it. And I have to admit that I felt that way too. Obviously, there are going to be times where the time just flies by and you can barely realize how fast it goes. But also there can be times where the time just doesn't go by at all. My neighbor is taking the trash. The package of being an au pair is traveling, college experiences, new friends, new languages, leaving home, facing new adventures and troubles, and facing new fears and all that. But you cannot forget that the most important and biggest part of this package are your host kids. You'd assume that that is quite obvious, but I know the problem myself. You tend to get lost in all the exciting stuff and the city that you go to and meeting new people and just adventurous stuff. Anyways, the point I was actually going to make. Kids are fun and sweet and exciting and cute and all that, but they can be stressful. There are going to be fights, there is going to be screaming, there's going to be crying, there's gonna be maybe puberty hitting in or whatever stage your kid is in, like teething or something. There's always something that can cause trouble in the kid's life. And in those moments, obviously, besides the parents, you are so much for the kids. You're gonna be the teacher, you're gonna give the warm hugs, you're gonna be the tickle monster, you need to be the cleaning assistant, sometimes an entertainer, an open ear if they have to tell a story. You need to be the taxi driver, always a helping hand, a chef, and maybe even like a big sister. Your host family is most likely to treat you like a family member. As soon as it comes to that point, you're gonna have to be there no matter what. If you're ready to face the sometimes stressful but mostly amazing experience of becoming a new family member in a different family, then you're one step closer to becoming an au pair. Well, just kidding. You're gonna have to go through that application process anyways. Speaking of kids, let's talk about work. Working as an au pair is sometimes a little more stressful than you think. And the hardest part about that is patience and flexibility. I don't think I need to say a lot about the patience thing because obviously with kids you're gonna have to be patient anyways. But this is what I mean with the flexibility thing. So you can have perfect and easy planned out days and you're gonna be really happy about them and you might have already made plans with friends or so. But if the school is calling and your host kid threw up in school, you're gonna have to cancel your plans and go to school and pick up your host kid and spend the rest of the day with him. What if you thought the kids were supposed to skip karate class because they actually planned out a fun afternoon with their mom and you already made plans, you thought you had a free afternoon, and now you have to leave the mall, drive home, get the kids karate clothes and snacks, drive back to school, pick the kids up, bring them to karate class, spend the karate class with them, drive home, make dinner, instead of having a free afternoon. Obviously, what an au pair does is replacing the parents when they aren't there. That's what I mean about being flexible. Just one teeny tiny bit can happen and you're gonna have to throw over all of your plans. That doesn't really happen a lot, but it can, and sometimes it happens more often than you think, and then you're just gonna have to be flexible and roll with it, because that's the moments where the family really depends on you. If you think you're able to compromise and overcome these work troubles that can come up, and if you're flexible enough to just keep going and give it your best at all times, then you're one step closer. Again. That was creepy. So the year abroad is all about leaving home and seeing new places, getting to know new people, learning a new language, having fun adventures, facing troubles, facing fears and overcoming them. But believe me, you're not gonna make the most out of your year if you don't step out of your comfort zone. I know that a lot of people worry about their language or that they think their English isn't good enough, but believe me, you will learn it so quickly. But even some friends of mine that came with really, really bad English now speak it fluently. Some tips of mine: always talk honestly and openly about your problems with your host family, with your friends, with your family here at home, and just let everyone know how you feel. Be confident. Be confident enough to ask, to say, to state, to question, to risk, adventure, to laugh. Also be excited, be nosy, willing to grow up, willing to learn, be adventurous, be friendly and happy, and be open-minded. And also be confident enough to just be who you are. Okay, this sounds cheesy, I know, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You're just gonna be the happiest if you are completely yourself. Now don't think you're gonna have to be able to do or say or be whatever I just listed. No one's perfect, and literally in the beginning you're just gonna have to have the will to say or do or be all these things that I just said. Now if you think you can take that challenge as well, then I don't think I have a lot left to tell you. So probably some of you are still insecure and don't know if they really want to do it. Listen to your heart and it will tell you if it's the right thing for you or not. Collect as much information as you can, read a lot, talk to people about it, ask friends and family what they think. But as I already said in my last video, I can just say that being an au pair was the best decision I've ever made. It was just the time of my life and I don't regret a second, but now it is up to you to decide whether this is the right thing for you or not. I hope I could somewhat help you with the decision of becoming an au pair or not. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a nice comment if you want to, and also a bunch of questions if you have any. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!